trains with paper wheels to the same Achilles heel. Make them dance just like you, 'cause you make me move. Yeah, you always make me go. On the way with your footsteps, on the city that drinks for two. And if you lose yourself, I will find you. Yeah, you always make me go. Open up your sky, turn up your night to the speed of light. Turn up your night, put your love in lights. Turn up your night, I will find you. Make them dance just like you, 'cause you make me move. Yeah, you always make me go. Yeah, you always make me go. On the way with your footsteps, on to the city that drinks for two. And if you lose yourself, I will find you. You always make me go, 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 go. Turn up your light, go, 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 go. Turn up your light, go, 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 go. Turn up your light, I will find you. Make them dance just like you, 'cause you make me move. Yeah, you always make me go.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be ours tonight.
You think it's easy. You think I don't wanna run to you, but there are mountains and there are doors that we can't walk through. You know I want you. It's not a secret I tried to hide, but I can't have you. We're bound to break and my hands are tied.
Far away, this ship has taken me far away.
Yeah, you always make me go. Open up your sky, turn up your night to the speed of light. Turn up your night, put your love in lights. Turn up your night, I will find you. Make them dance just like you, 'cause you make me move. Yeah, you always make me go. Yeah, you always make me go. I'll run away with your footsteps. I'll build a city that dreams for two. And if you lose yourself, I will find you. You always make me go, 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 go. Turn up your light, go, 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 go. Turn up your light, go, 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 go. Turn up your light, I will find you. Make them dance just like you, 'cause you make me move. Yeah, you always make me go.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be ours tonight.
You think it's easy. You think I don't wanna run to you, but there are mountains and there are doors that we can't walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you're mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me. When everyone tells us what we can be, how can we rewrite the stars? Say that the world can be ours tonight.
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you.
It feels impossible.
It's not impossible.
Is it impossible?
Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart, 'cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. Why don't we rewrite the stars? Changing the world to be ours.
not a secret I tried to hide, but I can't have you. We're bound to break and my hands are tied.
Far away, this ship has taken me far away.
I know some people just feel like your arms are shorter. I think he does it because you know why? So you know you do it anyway, right? And that's one thing I'm like, will you all kind of like why can't do that? Doesn't even try, right? You hide under the table or something like pass it over.
30 people watching. It's above normal for a wedding.
How many?
30.
Okay.
Not a
yeah.
playback song. Over 160 plays. People watching.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
So they go back on YouTube and they just DVR.
And so it's live streamed through YouTube? Okay. Yep. That's
I hope the music doesn't cut us out
okay. You use the live stream for YouTube much? Yeah.
for years.
Oh, really? Okay.
For weddings and stuff, they're okay. But it's more. They get very sticky.
Yeah.
They get flagged.
Even if it's just like in real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they do. They flag it after.
I
They
was
flag it
soaking
after.
wet earlier today, so that was okay.
I just uploaded my sister's wedding from like 15 years ago. And flagged it. The reception, there was like the first dance.
Yeah.
And now I can't like.
Well, I told them that I couldn't flag it. But I said I'm recording it for you guys. I have that. I won't flag it right now. Flag it after.
Yeah. And it'll be recorded, so then
Yeah.
it's uploaded.
Yeah. So I recorded on their hard drive anyways.
Yeah, I need.
Can I get the mic?
Yes, you can. Yep. So right now it's on standby, or just standby. All you have to do is click with your fingernail to it's green, and then mute it after.
Check.
So we'll just be checking your level.
I'm recording the too, so hopefully it doesn't crap up.
Yes, we'll all bank on that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll start shouting.
Thanks.
Shout, yes.
You can
Yeah,
shout.
that's a very good
I'll have
shout.
to turn this around.
Okay. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, now it's sunny.
Oh, I was up at 3 because the forecast said lightning, and I was like, lightning, tent, metal poles, and then so when I saw that it was even starting to not be lightning, I was like, whatever happens, it's great.
All right.
You guys look so
Well, welcome everyone. My name is Katie Smedley, and I'll be officiating Brent and Yvonne's wedding today. Thank you all so much for coming to support and celebrate with them in this beautiful place. As you all know very, very well, the COVID pandemic has altered so much of our lives, and many couples opted to cancel or postpone their weddings. But Brent and Yvonne were willing to make the necessary adjustments so that we could be here safely together for the most important day of their lives. Before we begin, just one quick word of instruction. If you could, please put all cell phones and other electronic devices away, and most importantly, on silent. The lovely folks from Island Oak will be taking photos today, not just of Brent and Yvonne, but also all of you, and we'd love to get some beautiful screen-free shots of your faces. That's it from me. Again, I want to thank you all for coming today and invite you to settle into your seats, open up your hearts, and get ready to celebrate with Yvonne and Brent. Would everyone please stand? Everyone may be seated. Yvonne and Brent, welcome to your wedding. The day you've been planning and replanning again has finally arrived. I'd invite you two to just take a moment to look at each other, take each other's hand, take a deep breath together, and then turn and look at all this gorgeous friends and family who've come to join you here today and celebrate. Now I have some questions that I need to ask each of you. Brent, I'll start with you. Do you take this beautiful, passionate, selfless woman with contagious laughter, Yvonne, to be your wife? And do you offer her your love and encouragement, your trust and respect as together you build your future? If so, please say I do. And Yvonne, do you take this genuine, loyal, carefree, and very funny man, Brent, to be your husband? Woo! And do you offer him your love and encouragement, your trust and respect as together you build your future? If so, please say I do or heck yeah, whatever you feel like.
Absolutely, yes.
Woo! We got a wedding, folks. Well, Brent and Yvonne, we're here today to celebrate the transformation of your relationship from friends, foodies, and fiancés to that of husband and wife. But we're also here to celebrate your relationship up to this point, the circumstances and choices that brought you together and have led you to choose each other as the person you will love most for the rest of your life. I doubt it will surprise anyone here that what first brought you two together was food. A food truck, specifically. You were both lined up at a food truck when you, Yvonne, caught the eye of Brent. As Brent thought you were very cute, he was interested and pursued that interest by asking, "What are you eating?" From there, you discovered you had both come back to Canada from Asia in the same month. After talking with Yvonne a while, you, Brent, knew that you wanted to see her again. So you did the logical thing and asked her for her number. Yvonne's friends had already prepared her for this likelihood, whispering you were definitely going to ask her out. So you, Yvonne, gave Brent a number. It just wasn't yours. It was, in fact, your friend's number because you weren't yet as sure about Brent as he was about you. And for the next few hours, your friend kept you updated on that guy from the food truck who persistently texted and kept trying to start a conversation with Yvonne. Your friend kept responding with one-line answers, testing him to see if he would lose interest, but he didn't. And finally, your friend told you, message him already, he's not giving up. And not long after, you two were on your first date. And how was that first date? Well, you, Brent, thought it was fun, and only found out later that it was not the greatest for Yvonne. She arrived in a gorgeous black dress, ready for a formal date, while you were dressed casually and prepared to walk around the local mall, Metrotown. From there, you went to an average restaurant, and after eating, split the bill. She says I was just being cheap, Brent told me, but I say I was playing hard to get. With things going south quickly, Yvonne called a friend to secretly come and save her. A few minutes later, the friend arrived to strategically remove Yvonne from the situation, but Brent invited them and insisted they go as a group for drinks at a local pub, where you did have good drinks and good conversation, surrounded by all the middle-aged people who were there for Cougar Night. It was, if nothing else, a memorable way to start your relationship. Fast forward, past a few dates, to when Brent got food poisoning and was too sick to go out. You, Yvonne, wanted to help him, so you brought him something to eat to feel better. Initially, you, Brent, hadn't even wanted Yvonne to come while you were feeling so terrible, but as you put it, she kept by my side while I rested and took care of me until I fell soundly asleep. Her visit felt like a pleasant dream. In that moment, I felt such a profound love and warmth from her that I have never gotten from any other person before. Was this just a grand scheme to make me fall in love with her? Well, it certainly worked. Connecting these significant, beautiful events were the ordinary parts of life that make or break couples. The good and the bad, the smooth sailing and the rough patches. Together, you've nourished your relationship through traveling, first to the big island of Hawaii and then other spots around the world. And you grew closer just by sharing what you love. Skiing, enjoying new food and restaurants, playing video games, watching anime, horror, or sci-fi movies, and spending time with family and friends. And through it all, you've had the privilege of getting to know and love the person you're here to marry today. You, Brent, love Yvonne's energetic and cheerful personality. You love that you can always rely on her advice when you need it. You love that she is a geek at heart, just like you. You love the genuine care she has for others, constantly putting their needs before her own. And you love that just by being with her, watching her strive to be the best in everything she does, you're constantly inspired to become a better version of yourself. You, Yvonne, love that Brent is a family man with a close relationship to his family. You love that he's the light of any party, funny and social and able to talk with strangers about pretty much anything. You love that he takes care of you and also makes sure you achieve your goals. And you love how safe and secure Brent makes you feel, how you can be your best self with him. But you didn't quite feel like your best self when Brent asked you to marry him. But you can be forgiven for that, since you had just come back from a business trip and were exhausted and couldn't understand why Brent wanted the two of you to travel to a nearby Vancouver Gulf Island, Pender Island. But after a bit of protest, you agreed to go. At evening time, you, Brent, asked Yvonne to go for a walk around the Cove, promising her dessert at the hotel afterwards if she would just be willing to brave the cold. While on that walk, Brent asked Yvonne, "What do you really want right now?" And because of his earlier promise, Yvonne said, "Dessert! You said we were getting dessert!" Brent then asked you to close your eyes, and when you opened them, there was no dessert, no cookies, candies, or sweets. But that was okay, because Brent was down on one knee, holding a ring, asking you to marry him. And of course, with lots of ugly crying and sobs, you said yes. In a moment, I will ask you two to take that yes to its final step by making promises to each other that will guide you in your married life. But before I do, I want to end by celebrating what your friends and your family love about your relationship. Joyce Yoon loves how adventurous you are as a couple, that you're both free spirits with a great sense of humor. Yvonne's mom, Catherine, loves that you've seen so much of the world together and that you share the value of staying healthy. Maria Lee, who knows very well your love of staying healthy because she trains you, as well as gets to witness the teasing and prodding that comes during workouts. She loves that you are your authentic selves with each other and love each other, flaws and all. Jamie loves how you embrace your differences, opinions, beliefs, traditions, with openness, curiosity, and acceptance. She appreciates how well you support and encourage each other, whether in your careers, personal matters, or major life decisions. And finally, Brent's mom, Brenda, loves that your relationship is industrious, resourceful, and resilient, marked by respectful communication and a refusal to try and control each other. She loves that you don't fold under stress or weaken through challenges, as evidenced by that time you got a flat tire in Scotland. And despite neither of you having changed a tire before and unable to access YouTube for help because there was no cell coverage, you worked together to get it changed and safely back on the road together. That image of working together despite the challenges and depending on each other to see your way forward is a beautiful one with which to conclude. And it brings me to the most important part of the ceremony, when you share your intentions and promises with each other in the vows you have chosen, and through some beautiful ceremonies drawn from Yvonne's cultural and spiritual heritage. So first, I'd like to invite Tay and Joyce to come forward for the veil ceremony. Tay, I'll invite you to pin the veil to Brent's left shoulder, and for you, Joyce, to pin the veil to Yvonne's right shoulder. Now, Brent and Yvonne, the veil covers both of you, symbolizing from this day forward that you are dressed for the world as one. Thank you, Joyce and Tay. You may be seated. Similar to the veil ceremony, the infinity-shaped cord is incorporated as a representation of the couple's unity and everlasting fidelity. The cord is traditionally formed into a figure of 8 shape and then placed around the neck areas of bride and groom. Natalie, you've come forward. I invite you now to place the cord into a figure of 8 loosely around Brent and Yvonne's heads. We're good. And finally, Yvonne and Brent are going to take part in the exchange of the are, or coins. Michelle, would you please bring the container of coins and hold them out for everyone to see? Traditionally, these 13 coins represent the promise of the groom to support his bride and the bride's dedication to the groom. Nowadays, the coins are a reminder of good stewardship for all couples, that they will mutually support each other, their children, and the world around them. May these coins symbolize mutual support and responsibility. Michelle, will you please pour the coins into Brent's hands? Brent, accept that these coins represent that yours and Yvonne's love and dedication to each other will be the true prosperity of your marriage. And now, Brent, please repeat after me as you place the coins in Yvonne's hands. I, Brent, promise you, Yvonne, that I will love and support you forever. And now, Yvonne, please repeat after me as you place the coins in Brent's hands. I, Yvonne, promise you, Brent, that I will love and support you forever. As we witness Brent and Yvonne's acceptance of these coins, we also witness their willingness to be blessed with each other's company, with each other's dedication, and to always be there in heart and soul for each other in the good times and the bad times. Michelle, will you please take the coins back? You may be seated. Natalie, will you please come forward and take the cord? And lastly, can Tay and Joyce please come and remove the veil? And now it's time for the exchanging of vows. And since you, Brent and Yvonne, have taken your time to craft your own vows, I will step aside so you can focus 100% on each other as you make your promises. I believe Aksa has Yvonne's vows. Aksa, if you would bring them at this time. Yvonne will be reading her vows the old-fashioned way on paper. Brent will be doing the modern version on his phone.
Today, I will finally marry my longtime girlfriend and best friend. The one I will live with, dream with, adventure with, and love. With this ring, I will take you to be my wife. Never forget that I promise to always commit to supporting you, making you happy, and caring for our marriage. I look toward the future with optimism, fun, confidence, and faith in what we will achieve by each other's side on this amazing journey ahead.
Today, I stand before you, ready to start the biggest adventure of our lives. I know it will be really hard, and some days it will take a lot of work, but I also know there will be days that will be filled with love, laughter, and pure bliss. I can't imagine sharing this adventure with anyone else but you. You're my best friend, the love of my life, and my soulmate. I will laugh with you in times of joy and comfort you in times of sorrow. I will share in your dreams and support you as you strive to achieve your goals. I will listen to you with compassion and understanding and speak to you with encouragement. I will help you when you need it and step aside when you don't. I will remain faithful to you for better or worse in times of sickness and in health, and I will accept every opportunity to play video games with you. Today, I promise to stand by your side, to love you always. And this is my vow.
Aksa, would you come get the vow? And now, Blake, may we please have the rings? First, Yvonne's ring. No, Yvonne's ring to... Thank you, Blake. Brent, please repeat after me as you place the ring on Yvonne's hand. Yvonne, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. Now, Blake, can we have Brent's ring to Yvonne? Yvonne, please repeat after me as you place the ring on Brent's hand. Brent, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. Beautiful. Now, if you both take each other's hands, Brent and Yvonne, it is my pleasure to officially pronounce you husband and wife. Brent, you may kiss your bride. All right. You'll grab the bouquet on the way out. All right. Everyone, I have one last very exciting announcement to make. Friends, family, and loved ones, it is my great pleasure to introduce for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Brent and Yvonne Bridgewater.
You don't want to start a fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now cocktail hour, so feel free to stay in your seats. The servers will be coming around for refreshments.